What's up everybody, welcome back to Dom's Media Zone. Today we're doing a battle between the Canon 90D and a Samsung Note 10 Plus. We're going to be comparing their video modes in a YouTube indoor studio style setting like the one you're seeing right now. Currently I'm recording on the Canon 90D. What I'm going to try to do is replicate this kind of shot with the Samsung Note 10 Plus. So without further ado, let's begin and let's see which one's the winner. Okay, a few things to point out before we begin. The Canon 90D, we are using the Pancake 24mm lens to record this video right now. And on the Samsung Note 10 Plus, we will be using the standard lens, which is the rear lens, the one in the middle, which is set to 26mm. Another thing to point out is the Canon 90D has a 32.5 megapixel sensor, whereas the Samsung Note 10 Plus has a 12 megapixel sensor. Okay, on the Canon 90D, we are recording in 4K at 30 frames per second, and we're going to do the same with the Samsung Note 10 Plus. We're going to record in 4K or ultra high definition, and we're going to use the 30 frames per second video mode. The Canon 90D does have a dual autofocus, so does the Samsung Note 10 Plus. It's got dual pixel autofocus, so this should be an interesting challenge and an interesting comparison. Just to point out, the Canon 90D with a lens will set you back about £1,500. The Note 10 Plus, when I purchased it about a year ago, was about £1,000. Okay, another thing to point out is that we are using an external microphone, so we will not be comparing the sound of these two. The sound will be neutral. I'm recording on a Blue Yeti Nano, which is an external microphone, so sound is not taken into account into this comparison. Okay, so until now you've been watching me on the Canon 90D with the 24mm lens. Let me know what you think. How does it look? This is the quality. I'm using one main light and a little filler light on the side here. And I've got two RGB lights at the back to give it kind of like a colorful effect. And what I'm going to do now is switch over to the Samsung Note 10 Plus for comparison, and let's see how it looks. Switching over right now. Okay, we've now switched over to the Samsung Note 10 Plus. We're using the standard middle camera in the rear, which is a 12 megapixel camera, and this is the quality to expect. And we've got the same lights that are coming from both sides, the same RGB lights at the back. So have a look. It is set on the autofocus as well, and we're recording at 30 frames per second. I am recording in auto video mode on ultra high definition, which is 4K. So compared to the Canon 90D, what do you think? How does it match up? I haven't reviewed these videos yet, so I will only check them after they are complete. So leave a comment. Let me know which one you think is better. If you can get away with using both, maybe how would this camera do with the external microphone in a YouTube type studio setting? Okay, so for comparison, again, we're going to go back to the Canon 90D right now. Okay, and once again, we're back to the Canon 90D. This is the Canon 90D. Having seen what the Samsung Note 10 Plus looks like, what do you think? Are they similar? Can you get away with just using the Samsung Note 10 Plus to make YouTube videos, kind of like this one? Let me know what you think. And let's switch over to the Samsung Note 10 Plus one more time for comparison. Switching over right now. Okay, and we're back with the Samsung Note 10 Plus on ultra high definition. So let me know what you think. How does this look compared to the Canon 90D? Can you see a difference? Is this one good enough to record with? Now, once again, the standard camera on the Samsung Note 10 Plus is a 26mm camera, whereas the Canon 90D is a 24mm, so there's not much difference. So they should be more or less on the same settings. The 90D is about 1.5 meters away from me, whereas the Samsung phone is just over 1 meter, maybe 20 centimeters. They're more or less the same distance from me. There's a gap of about so much between them, which is around 20 centimeters gap. Let me know how this looks. And for the last time, we're going to be switching over to the Canon 90D right now. And now we're back with the Canon 90D. So yeah, I hope this test helps you out somehow. I hope it makes your choice whether to buy a DSLR camera for a YouTube studio or whether to use your cell phone. I hope it gives you some answers, and I hope it helps you out. So do remember, if it did help you out, do subscribe to this channel, give me a like, and stay tuned. We're going to do more tests in the future, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Take care. Goodbye.